Hello, namaste. It's Leanne Peters here. I'm from templeofbalance.com.au, Temple of Balance on Facebook and Temple of Balance on YouTube, and I'm here to share some guidance for Thursday and Friday. That's Thursday the 14th of February, happy Valentine's Day, and Friday the 15th of February 2019. So I trust that you're feeling good and you're flowing well today. Hello Deborah, lovely to see you, and hi Mari. And hi Tash, lovely to see you guys. And Lindsay, hello. And Mandy's here as well, welcome. The cat's coming to say hello, but she's way down. My son's coming home from work any minute. Hopefully not in the next 10 minutes because he'll be pulling up right here behind me. So I'm going to go pretty quick today. So extra special welcome to my Temple of Balance patrons, my Pillar of Light family, and all of those of you who support my work through my website. Thank you so much for your support. If you're new to watching, welcome. What I'm going to be doing is using my combined Speed of Light Oracle cards with my, somewhere in here, Animal Kingdom Oracle cards. They've been combined to make a 110 card deck. And I'll be using this deck to look for the best card for Thursday, and then the best card for Friday, and then the best card for the theme for Thursday and Friday. I'm not doing personal requests for guidance here today. This is general guidance for everyone. So I trust that you've been led here for a reason. I trust that something shared makes sense. I trust that something that I share makes sense to you and resonates with you and supports you at this time, and perhaps gives you some food for thought. I love that. I love being inspired and curious by some different perspectives. So if I give you a bit of that, that would be awesome. So just take on board what feels right, what resonates, and let the rest go. Let's let ourselves be surprised today with no expectations. Let's see what happens. So I'm coming to you live now from Tasmania, Australia. It is Thursday the 14th of February here at exactly 4:02 p.m. It's a little bit breezy, it's a little bit coolish, but not as cool as our friends up there in the Northern Hemisphere. Seems like you're having very, very cool weather. This is just a cool summer's day. So let's get started. I'm shuffling the deck now, and I'm looking for the best card for Thursday the 14th of February. If it's not quite Thursday for you yet, you can think of this as guidance in advance, but I don't think your Thursday's not, I don't think it's too far away actually, seeing as though we're towards the end of our Thursday now here. So nice big breath, and we'll go with this card. It's a Speed of Light for Thursday, and it's this. Now, why am I laughing? Why am I having a giggle at this? Because this was our theme for Tuesday and Wednesday, and it's still hanging around, and it's a great card. It's card 7 called Chakra Activate. Chakra Activate. It says upgrade, new level, initiation, and celebrate. This talks about us moving to a next level in our life and within ourselves, and a lot of us are taking things to the next level, our life to the next level, the way we used to deal with problems to the next level. We're looking at the next level of solution. We're starting to, it's interesting actually, we started the month with a healing event for my Pillar of Light family, and a big part of that healing journey was moving from our life's path, just walking on a gravel path, let's say, and up to a path of light. And the whole healing journey was about shifting blocks and shifting our energetic weight so that we could lift up to that higher plane, that higher path. And I feel this, as I'm connecting with this card, that a lot of us are taking things, problems, solutions, projects, relationships, parts of our lives, parts of ourselves, parts of our personality up to that higher plane now. It's like maybe before we were perhaps settling for second best. Maybe we just tolerated something because it was okay. But it's like now we're setting our sights higher. And this is a really great thing, especially because it shows that we're becoming more believing in ourselves, that we're worthy of taking things to the next level, or worthy of embracing more light, more love, more joy in our life, more potential. So as we recognize that we deserve it and we believe that we can access it, then it's going to come into our viewfinder, if you like. So a lot of us have been dealing with very intense things this week, last week, all year, couple of years, but especially over this last week or so. And a lot of stuff has been very confronting and quite anger stirring, really. So there's been a lot of very deep, dark, heavy energy that's been stirring up so that we can let the weight go, the energetic weight, so we can move to that higher path, that higher purpose, the higher plan that awaits us. This is also cause for celebration on Thursday. So we might feel, especially by the end of the day, that there is a cause to celebrate. Something we've been waiting for is just about here. Perhaps. Maybe we're feeling like we've overcome an obstacle, and that is something to celebrate. Maybe it's like my daughter got her driver's license yesterday, exactly a year since my son got his driver's license, which is really interesting. I didn't even realise till my Facebook memory came up about my son last year. So there's a lot of celebration in our house because now both of my children have a bit of freedom with their driver's licence. So there's that celebratory energy around, whether it's personal or in the group, in the family group, or in a wider sort of broader part of our community or groups. So chakra activate, celebration, and taking things to the next level, lifting up to that higher plane. So that's that for Thursday. I trust it makes sense and resonates with you. Clearly it's still windy here, but we are in the roaring 40s. We have a lot of wind. Tasmania is a windy place, so we get used to it. And it's nice when it's a warm wind and not so much a cold, freezing wind. So Friday the 15th of February. Let's see which card wants to come up for Friday. Now, I'm not going to be in much over the next week with guidance. I'll try and pop in when I can, but I'm about to host our healing retreat tomorrow. It starts early and it goes for 8 days, 7 nights. So I'll stop in when I can with a video or two, but there's a high chance I may not be in, and if I am in, it may just be one video or two, and it definitely won't be on YouTube. So if you watch only on YouTube, there won't be any videos for at least the next 8 or 9 or 10 days. So just letting you know. This is our card for Friday. It's the giraffe. The giraffe is card 33. It says to look at things differently. So the giraffe is reminding us to shift our perspective, to look at things in a different way. This is especially appropriate at the moment for solutions. You know, sometimes we're a bit stubborn to solutions. We're a bit resistant to potential solutions. And I've noticed that a little bit around today. So I have this feeling that it's going to probably onflow or overflow into Friday, that we're really been reminded to think outside the box, to look at things in new ways, to notice whether we're rejecting something or reacting to something, maybe, you know, immediately, and maybe catch ourselves doing that. And step back and go, okay, maybe there's a better option. Maybe I should go down that path. Maybe I should give this potential solution a try. So there's this sort of idea coming around on Friday where we're being encouraged to really look at things in a different way. So is the glass half full or is the glass half empty? Or I should say, is the glass half empty, or perhaps the glass is half full? Maybe there's more to appreciate and more that's working for us than we're seeing right now. So whatever you're seeing or perceiving, just make sure it's aligned with your truth and how it really is. So interesting. If you have a special connection with giraffe, then this is also a special personal meaning for you. So what does giraffe mean for you? So that's Friday's guidance. Let's now look for the theme card for Thursday and Friday. The theme card will help us bring these days together and help us see the bigger picture for Thursday and Friday. So what will it be? Whoops, nearly dropped a chunk of cards and they will fall down. I've got to be a little bit careful when I shuffle up here. Okay, so the theme card. Okay, we'll go with this card. It's a speed of light and it's this. This card came up in the last reading too for Wednesday's guidance, I'm pretty sure. This is card 41 called Light Codes. So 2 out of the 3 cards I've just pulled came up in the very last video I did. So this shows an ongoing energy or influence, a similar vibe, if you like, this week. Now the key words down here say incoming, information, memories, and language. So this is our actual theme. And this talks about new energy coming in. We could have a ton of new energy coming in, a heap of new ideas and inspirations, but if we're closed off to those, we're not going to notice. It's just like water running off a duck's back, really. So this, and as I drew this illustration, this is energy coming into the crown. So we need to be open and let that water, let that energy actually come in rather than just bounce straight off us. So if we're closed and rigid, if we're noticing the glass is half empty and this happened to me and I'm angry and bitter and resenting whatever's happened recently and we're stuck in that square mindset, we might not see this because it's probably, we're probably quite excuse me, I'm tripping over my words and my tongue. We might be quite closed off to improvement and solutions. So the more rigid we are in the problem, the more we are bitter and angry and trying to get revenge, the more we're holding ourselves in that sort of square state, closed off to potential improvement. So something to think about over Thursday and Friday is to make sure we're open, that we're looking at things in different ways, that we're noticing that, hey, maybe the glass is actually half full rather than half empty. Hey, maybe this is not a square situation that's boxed in a specific, fits into a specific way that we think in a rigid way. Maybe we can try this and look at this from different angles. Maybe we can open up to new coming in, to new ideas, new inspirations, new energy, new beginnings. Perhaps what's recently happened has happened for a reason. Wouldn't that be funny? Especially if we're closed off to that truth, if it's a truth. We might have all sorts of reasons why, hey, this was not meant to happen. This happened to me and I'm victim to this. Hey, maybe there's a bigger picture going on here. Maybe there's a higher plan playing out. So when will you open up your eyes and see that things may not be as black and white as what you were led to believe or how you thought it to be? And it can be an interesting shift of perspective because we've got to be willing to let ourselves admit that perhaps we were wrong. Perhaps we do need to take responsibility for what happened in some sort of way. So there's lots of things going on that are really almost like we're under the magnifying glass. And if we're feeling bitter and resentful, that's probably going to be amplified. If we can soften that, then there's going to be like a gap that we notice where the light starts to come out, hope starts to shine through. We start seeing more potentials and more possibilities. So let's be careful over these next couple of days not to be too rigid and closed. Let's be open and let ourselves heal, let ourselves move on, let ourselves open new doors. So the new is coming in. It's about, and it's been about all week, but some of us may not be noticing it because there is a lot of old that's shifting out. A lot of energetic weight has been coming to the surface and has been quite strong in, we've been giving our attention a lot to it this week. So we may not be noticing the new, but it's there. Like I said in the last video, it's almost like the winds of change are pushing through, and behind it is new energy. So we might still be dealing with the winds of change, but the new energy is coming in. It's replacing all that, the space where the old energy took up, if you like. So that's light codes. It also talks about writing. Writing may be important for some of us over Thursday and Friday. But new energy coming in, so let's be hopeful for it, even if we're not seeing it yet. Let's be open to it, even if we're not seeing it yet. We can trust that the new is coming in, and let's just make sure we're as open as we can be to receiving and connecting with that new energy that wants to come into our life. So that's that. I trust this makes sense and supports you over Thursday and Friday. I've used my Animal Kingdom Oracle cards combined with my Speed of Light Oracle cards. These have been created by me. You can learn more about both decks or either deck on my website at templeofbalance.com.au. You can join them up like this, which is really fun. Or you can just use them separately, which is still great fun too. So thank you. If you enjoyed the video today, can you please hit the thumbs up button? Would you show us some of your beautiful love? Will you comment or share if you're inspired to? And if you want to connect more privately, just send us a message through our website anytime. Please note, we are about to host our Tasmania Healing Retreat for the next 7 nights, starting tomorrow. In about 12 hours time we'll be starting. So I and Corey won't be around much. So there's going to be a bit of a delay to email replies, and there's going to be a bit of a delay to what's going on social media, and also orders going out. We did an order post out today, and we won't be doing another one till Monday. So there'll be just a little bit of a delay at the moment. So thanks so much for your patience. But I'm sure I'll see you again real soon anyway. So if you want to learn more about me and the work that I do, then please visit my website at templeofbalance.com.au. Have a fantastic couple of days and a fantastic week ahead if I don't connect with you soon. But I'm sure I will at some point. So thank you and sending you lots of love from my heart to yours. Namaste. And namaste means that the divine, the creator in me, honours and acknowledges the divine, the creator in you, that we are equal, we are one. So thank you for being who you are, and namaste. Oh, and it's our Temple of Balance's 14th birthday on Monday the 25th of February. So we'll be having lots of celebrations and fun things happening then. I'll let you know a couple of days before what that will be. So thanks again, and I'll see you soon. Bye.